Rise the
Drugs.
Hellfire. Cool. Until something happened. Nobody knows what, but it just did. The server went from a calm, peaceful hangout to a hellish war zone. Chapter 5. Into the Fire. I got no apples. There was no era for a bit, but the server began descending. But I think before we move into the current era, at the time of writing, we must acknowledge the server-wide hated assholes. Those were the players which... Little Clarky, Battle, he was in the Battle era and he was banned. Poopy Farty in the Battle era, throughout the Calm era, also banned. OMG, it's Chris, Calm era, Flaming, banned. Andrew, Calm, Flaming, banned. Banham, semi-asshole, Beta, Calm, and he left. Chapter 6.
Where the drugs at?
Oh, the drugs come later. Don't worry about it. But someone's about to play tic-tac-toes. Alright. Chapter 6. Eternal Flames. It was like a fat shit. You couldn't tell it was coming until it hit you. Chat wars, griefing galore. The chat was constant flame wars. This era was the flaming era. And player versus player conflicts, that was. The server itself was doing fine, gaining new members, but some people were fighting it out every day. Some notable player flame wars were Inspired Broom versus Ribbit, which were resolved. Inky versus the Frog Gang, which was active during the time. And of course, the most famous and influential ones.
Drugs.
Everyone versus OMG, it's Chris and Andrew, both of who were assholes who got banned for constant toxicity. There was also, at the time of writing, which was January 2020, a delayed Christmas event. However, not all is lost. The Flaming Era got OMG, it's Andrew, and OMG, it's Chris, Andrew, and Aviate, who was another very toxic person in chat, and other assholes and hackers banned. The ongoing flame wars were slowly dying down. Maybe we'll land another era soon. Hopefully a more peaceful one. Chapter 7. The Dew of Toxicity. During the changing of season, a young boy joined the server. His name was I Love Squidward. Like any other newbie, he begged for things. After losing Netherite multiple times, he got frustrated and left. A month or less passed, and he joins again, under a new name, a new attitude. OMG, it's... Nope, wrong one. I'm reading too far ahead. A new attitude, Andrew. At the time, his brother also joined. From observing Andrew and his brother came on, he was different, followed by his brother's actions, soon to be revealed that they were twins. It was only when the twin, OMG, it's Chris, that the server started to become more bloody. Whispers in the streets said to stay away and not to trust these kids. They murdered and stole from newbies for fun. Who just joined? Someone. Oh, it's Radius. We're good.
Joe joined.
Alright. They were murdered and stole from newbies for fun. Many have left the server due to this pair, old and new. They were tyrants that caused toxicity in the community. Voice chats were avoided if they joined. They added fuel to the flames there. Using older players' names to instill fear into the public. Wharf Cat?
We're going to start screaming about chicken nuggets.
It's like giving me a headache. Alright.
Good.
Where are we? Okay.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was Wharf Cat.
You bitch.
Using older players' names to instill... Using older players' names to instill fear into the public, one name that rose from them was Skullbane, the famous trust raider of Applecraft. Skull spent months getting these kids to trust him. During that time, Andrew was jailed for fraudulent request and harassment of the staff. In his cell, he claimed a cup wishing to be released by bribes. As his pleas ring across the server, Chris continued the work in the shadows. He had a 1v1 against Inky, who had the whole server backing him up in the single fight. During this time, he also fought the admin Vaseline Fiend. Due to his hurt pride in losing the 2 battles, he sought comfort in TP killing. The server launched a full-scale attack against the kid's first speech, which was disgusting, may I add. To this day, you can still hear the horrendous screams of the Withers. May they rest in peace. People even did illegal griefs there. Moving on in their life, they got a new base that school was trusted to. He joined forces with the staff to TP kill them for access. Once the children were sleeping, their whole base was raided and destroyed down to bedrock. There was also a giant dick built. I have the picture. And we have a video somewhere.
Can I cut in for a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
It's also worth noting that there were like 15 people there, like, to witness the base being destroyed, and it was one of the most glorious moments I've ever experienced in this game.
I could post the picture of the thing in the Discord.
I love
Oh, I
drugs.
would love that.
Alright, I'll take a second and do that if y'all want to chat.
Heads up, I am recording this just in case I want to, like, snip up parts and throw it on TikTok or some shit.
Okay, yeah. Let me add
Where
up
are
the file.
drugs?
The drugs
I
come
see.
later.
What type of drugs? Cannabis? I love cannabis.
Let's see. Okay, so
Can't tell.
we want that one.
Can't tell you're a squeaker.
That's
Right?
Alright, so I want and we actually eventually built a better one, so I need this one and 577 one. Upload file. .577, nope. Alright.
Alright, let me see this. It's in Pix memes?
Yes, I'm uploading it right now.
Oh god.
Open. There you go.
I don't think I was here for that.
Oh, you did do tic-tac-toe over my face. Interesting.
Oh, I keep opening the wrong items.
Alright, and as we go on, why is Leon on fire?
He shot
Why not?
himself, don't worry about it.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Okay, continuing on.
That's
I
normal.
Can we get you got the cannabis?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get it for you.
Okay.
Hello, Perp.
Hi.
Alright.
I
Alright,
think somebody here should tell
Alright, I
what
got the
kind of
cannabis. Everyone take a piece of cannabis.
Ooh,
I got one ready.
Is it
yeah,
inactive
baby.
or active?
Oh, wait.
Is
There you
it
go.
inactive or active?
That's up to you.
Okay.
Alright, continuing on now that everyone in my base
Ooh,
got
yeah, baby. That's what I'm
cannabis.
looking
Wait. Let's
Let's see, where
for.
are
Liam
we?
is just like.
Icy,
going
trust me
through
to
it
the
right
claim
now.
so I can fly out of here.
Oh, what? Slash trust perp. Slash TPO.
Shit and cummed in this corner, lol. Sorry,
Good.
Icy. Love.
Yeah. Slash
Is
TPE.
story time over, or is there more?
No. There's still more.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm just gonna let you know there's 69 pages. Here you go. There's your cannabis.
How many pages are we through?
Cannabis.
I don't know. I'm checking right now. It's not all 69 pages are full. We are currently at
Is there a Google document for
26.
this?
No, but I'm
Alright.
making one for the second season.
Hey.
Oh,
yeah, we're
cool.
working on it. All right, so here we go. Everyone, mute up again.
Sure.
Oh, I was setting up my base for cannabis making.
Alright, here we go. Everyone on the server stood by and watched the destruction caused by this one man. No words could ever explain the teamwork showed that night. Where everything stands is now a monument of clarity. Inky plans to remove the grief and create a museum in the place of the horror duo's base. He stated he wished to do this because of how historical the base is, and it would be perfect for a museum location.
Just read.
Chapter 8. Bee Without Wings. Jumping back to the hive, they were a group of people that seemed to pop out of nowhere, with no warning either. The hive consists of Volplion, Packleaf, Will-O-Wisp, Burning Arrow, Iverson, Padbury, and Shivenstones. The group formed after Packleaf invited Volplion to the server after she's been playing it for a while. As a result, Volplion invited many of the other members. The group got busy as fast as they could to become the most powerful faction on the server. They did this within weeks of joining. They achieved this by poaching raids and players alike to accumulate massive amounts of rares, diamonds, and they regularly drove off people from the server, thinking that they didn't want to deal with them, they didn't deserve to play. Sometimes it was annoying little shits such as Poopy Farty, and other times it was people that didn't do anything, including the battle for the final micro hog, which drove Sec Tape away. The group lived for the thrill of the battle and loved the pleasure of stomping others under their foot, or at least their leaders did. However, that's what caused the group to fall. A few members of the group decided to abuse the exploit of filling a room with boats to get items out of item frames within other people's claims. They used this exploit to raid Morvus's museum and Jaden of Earth, stealing countless rares such as potions and the glorious Uh-Oh potion. After this the infamous heist, Albino Orange and Amy D, a semi-admin, had enough of the group pushing the limit of what is allowed and what wasn't, and ended up jailing the entirety of the hive for 3 weeks. This was very controversial. Volplion, Packleaf, and Will-O-Wisp soon left, and Shivenstone left due to their computer breaking before the raids. Burning Arrow, Iverson, and Padbury stayed, only to leave later on, with an exception to Burning Arrow, who is active and a chill builder. Regardless of how hard the group made it for some players on the server, they did leave behind a legacy. What is competent and a talented group of people could accomplish. Unfortunately, they pushed the limits of what they're allowed to do, leaving the hive buzzed out. The hive can be taken as an inspiration for a cautionary tale for some factions and even some solo players. Anything can be achieved by working hard enough, just don't go past the limits. Author's notes. That's it. That's all the events taken in OrangeCraft. Over a year, all 4 eras played a major importance in shaping the server. Thank you for reading, and please read the credits, which was Jaden on the Info Battle, Beta, Calm Era, and Revision. Inspired Broom was the author. I helped with the Duo of Toxicity. Pagodo did the Bees Without Wings. And then on page 69, it says...
69?
Chapter 10. Failed ass build comp. So the second build comp sucked, you know. Why it was delayed, but I got second place. Even though my build sucked dick, Lamau. Brad and JJ also won, and they were actually good. Easy story of how I inspired Broom, and that's it.
Wonderful.
Inspired Broom
Very
wrote
nice.
it. Thank you.
Very nice. What?
Essie, can I take a bath?
No.
What? I can't take a bath?
Num num num.
Give me a num num num. Give me one right
it was
now.
only lasting about 40 pages, but there was only the 69 page to add about the build comp.
That was sick.
Thank you.
That was sweet. I heard the whole lore of OrangeCraft,
Yeah,
That's
caught up.
and
fucking
I'm
badass.
not in it.
You gotta make an
I mean,
impact
there's
now.
obviously more that we could have added to the book, but it was kind of short notice.
Right.
Why is there cannabis on my floor? Okay. I guess it stays.
I think
Is
right
everyone
now
now
would
just
be a
exploring my
really
house?
good time to
Yeah.
reveal the
this
Google
is cute
Doc.
up here. I haven't seen this.
Oops.
I mean,
in the attic.
Hey, Icy.
oh yeah, no, that was just added. What's up?
I think right now would be a really good time to reveal the Google Doc so we can get more input.
Ooh, hell yeah.
All right. Well, how do you want to do it?
Let me double check it.
The Google Doc that is the OrangeCraft history.
Of season 2. There's a
Season
disclaimer
2.
that it is mostly season 2.
Yeah.
Unless clearly stated otherwise. I'm gonna turn off dark mode because it doesn't work for Google Docs very well. It's crazy because we started this like a week and a half ago, and already there are like players who are really active on the server who just joined in the last week and a half who are worth noting that are just not in here because it's. So I'm gonna add those people too, but we still have to do that.
So what?
Share.
All right, you didn't drop much.
All right, the link is going in general.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, anyone can comment on it,
Wow.
and Arbortop staff will be in charge of fixing stuff.
Anybody want to do some team attack?
Ooh, I'm down.
So guys, what do you think about this? A little mini tournaments. So we play 2 rounds. First one's for practice because we have people that haven't played. Second one, the winners get